Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the MetaNerd channel. I am Marcus, bringing you another video for Cardfight Vanguard Overdress. Another Tuesday passed, and which means that we get a lot of cards revealed. We actually do have two Ridelines being revealed for the Tuesday stream. The first one being Eva and the second one being Majesty Lord Blaster. I will be covering Majesty Lord Blaster in another video because if I put Majesty Lord's Rideline in this video, it will be too long. In any case, let's take a look at the experimentational craze that is Eva. First off, of course, as always, whenever there's a new Rideline, there's always the stutter. Despite Eva being a scientist, she does reveal quite a lot of body skin for some reason, and I'm not complaining. It's just that I kind of noticed a trend here, Bushi. You thought we all didn't notice, but we do. The Great One, an afternoon nap regardless of place Eva. Although when this unit is placed by riding from the Grade 0, search your deck for up to one research card, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. And also the glitter skill. So the whole of Brandt is basically playing around the set order zone, which means that this research card is also a set order. So with just you riding on top of your Grade 0, you basically could search out that research card to your hand, which is very nice. It also filters the deck. Why this is good is because essentially most set order cards is technically bricks in the hand because you could only play one order per turn. So yeah, they're technically bricks. The research card is actually not too bad, but then the only issue here is that there's only one type of research card at the moment so far that we see from the reveal of DBT05. But hey, you don't really need a lot of research card, you just need a variety of research card for more skills, because the one that we have, not too great and not too bad. Speaking of the research card, experiment success. So this is basically a research card. So auto, when this card is put into the auto zone, draw a card, choose a card from your hand and discard. If your auto zone has 3 or more research cards, Soul Blast 1, choose one opponent's rear guard and bind it. Binding makes a return in the form of a research card. In any case, the discard is actually a plus for the whole of Brandt because we do have a lot of cards that basically benefit of you discarding them from your hand. The best two example will be these two. So whenever they are discarded, it's either they're gonna check the top 5 for another set order, or you basically just counterblast one to call them back to the rearguard circle, which is really nice. So the discard part is actually a plus to get your engine going for in terms of discard. And what's more, you get a draw before you discard, so it's actually really a nice combo if you're playing with this setup. The binding opponent's unit at this point is decent, just that we don't really know if Eva will be utilizing the bind zone a lot at this point. It's treated as something like a retire, except for certain matchup, for example Zorga or Trickstar. By binding their rear guards, they could potentially just lost most of their key cards, which is super bad. And also this card does help you with hand filtering because you do have a lot of bricks in your hand, for example these two cards. But then again, it's not too bad entirely. Next up, for the Grade 2 Smooth Research Progress Eva. Although when this unit is placed by riding from the Grade 1 Eva, search your deck for up to one research card, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. And the glitter skill. So this is basically the same as the Grade 1. You don't really do anything other than getting the free research card to your hand. The role of the whole Rideline is basically just getting research card to your hand, but the main issue here is that we only have one type of research, and judging from the research card that we see previously, it's kind of slow because you need to reach turn 4 to get the bind off, so not really the best. But then again, the more research card that this Rideline gets, the more powerful Eva is gonna be. For the Grade 3 Fountain of Knowledge Eva, active Vanguard circle once per turn. Cost: counterblast 1, look at the cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of research card in your auto zone, choose up to one card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order, and this unit gets 5k power until the end of turn. Second skill, auto Vanguard circle. When this unit attacks, cost counterblast 1 and soul blast 1, search your deck or hand for up to one card with Obscudeid. I don't really know how to pronounce that name in its card name and call it to rearguard circle. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. And of course the glitter skill. So this is basically a 4 attack deck because you're able to call Dark Knight, that is the dual nation between Brandt and Cater Sanctuary, which we'll cover later. The +1 from the first skill is actually really nice, although you don't really have to put any of the reveal cards to your hand because it only says choose up to. So although you could go ahead and dish out 4 attacks on the 3rd turn, but then it's not going to be as beneficial if you do all your combos during the 4th turn, because the 4th turn is where you will most probably have 3 research order in your set order zone. So, and what's more, the dual nation card will be benefiting off your number of in your set order zone. So it's actually recommended that you save your overall combo for the turn 4, which will take persona riding into account, and of course will make your whole combo turn really disgusting. It's kind of like Final Rush a little bit, although Final Rush does not really do anything at all until the 4th turn. This one, at least on the 3rd turn, you're still able to do some stuff if you want to basically just pop off during 3rd turn, that is. And since you will be consuming quite a bit of counterblast, because if you use like both her skills every single turn, you're using like 2 counterblast per turn, so any countercharge card is really needed in this deck. The best example for countercharge as well as soul charge is of course Bobo Mine, way back in DBT01. So, and you thought this card's value just diminished over time? No, he makes a return. I think this card is a must, although there are some other cards that basically helps you countercharge, but then again, Bobo Mine gives you a soul as well, which Eva will really want. And judging from the support cards that Eva gets, the soul is actually quite important as well, which we will cover in a week 4 video. So yeah, overall, it's actually really nice. And at this point in time, although we only have like 1 research order for now, it's actually doing quite well, if I do say so myself. If we do get another research order, it's basically just gonna power creep, unless of course the other research order is just bad. Then yeah, where Eva is basically screwed. For the dual nation card, Knight of Blackness Obscudeid, I'm not gonna pronounce that name. Auto rearguard circle. When this unit attacks, if your order zone has a set order, this unit gets 5k power until the end of that battle. And if it has 3 or more set orders, this unit gets 10k power instead of the 5k power. And of course, the glitter skill does basically restrict to Eva. Although when this unit is placed on rearguard circle by a card's ability, if your order zone has 3 or more research card, this unit gets critical +1 until the end of turn. This is the first dual nation card to have a 3rd skill. Continuous rearguard circle, guardian circle. This unit gets intercept and shield +10. This is, I think, will be the 2nd most powerful dual nation cards right after Maple. Maple is just insane. This card, yeah, this card I think is the 2nd most powerful dual nation card. This of course will be a main attacker for Eva, because critical 2 as well as 23k, while also providing the defensive option. Yeah, sign me up. All Ridelines in both Cater Sanctuary as well as Brandt could use this, but it's not really as beneficial as using in Eva deck, because you will need to kind of adjust your deck playstyle to focus on the set order zone, which both Cater Sanctuary and Brandt actually have. I mean, Brandt is basically playing around the set order, but Cater Sanctuary, you actually do have 1 card, or rather multiple cards, that it basically is a set order. And judging from the support that we have for Eva, you could actually recycle this card back to the bottom deck, which once again we will cover it in the week 4 video. And since this card is basically just gains a critical when he's being called by Eva, it's just too good. This whole Rideline looks really promising. And that is all for this video. Do let me know down in the comment section on what do you think about Eva. Really surprised that they didn't give her lock. I'm really surprised, despite the double lock thing on her head. Yeah, very surprising. Do like and subscribe if you like this video, and of course do ring the bell notification icon so that you don't miss a video I upload. With that being said, I'll see you all on the field.